Ladies and gentlemen, another season is nearing its end. And as we are looking at the Lake Village, the famous one, well, the one that we've been covering for now, what, 38 episodes, I think. We've come a long way. And we are about to embark onto a new adventure, another adventure. An adventurous adventure. Let's go for a little walk around. Passing the pigsty. Walking into the secret entrance. Not really secret, but you know. And as we walk through the village, you may or may not notice some things that have changed, some additions that I have made. But we're not going to linger for all that long and let Willibor and his friend have a little conversation. There was Willibor. I'm just going to grab a sip of water straight from the well before heading to bed. And tomorrow is a new day and a new season. And you know what that means? It's gonna be busy. And we better grab our trusty iron scythe. And I think little Geralt, isn't he gonna be 3 next season? Maybe. We will see. Here we go. Once more, the wheel of season begins to turn. And what do we have? Welcome to my medieval talk. You feel inspired. You want to encourage your people to work harder. A motivational speech should put them in the right spirit. So our diplomacy skill is still by far not good enough. That means we need to sell a lot more. Probably I should invest into a second market stand or something. I don't know. But we will try to deliver a speech. Let's see what happens. Your people liked your speech. They should be a bit more productive now. All villagers' work are 15% or is 15% more efficient. Wow. Oh. Okay, I'm surprised. For the first time in a really long time, no one else has even gotten married, let alone pregnant. Is the fertility streak coming to an end? What is going on? However, we have finally made some progress with the chicks. 2 new chicks. Now, and I think they will be just in time for the new season when we can finally make cakes for the first time ever. And also we have a new lamp, which is also very nice. The Herald is also in town, I was about to say, but not really. And we need to make a quick switch and take off everything that we do not need. And instead we're going to switch into the light shoes, the light trousers, and the light tunic, I think. And the light hat, of course. Yeah, there's nothing better we could actually be wearing while you enjoy naked Rasimir for just a moment. Wait, actually light shoes, 3% heat protection, and this has no heat protection. The noble shoes have no heat protection. I am shocked. Oh my, what a rainy first morning of summer.
I'm so glad I settled down here.
going on with you, with the bow?
Hail, friend.
Do you need a bow? Ah, you need a bow. A recurve bow. Do you know how expensive those are? No. We're not doing that. What we are going to do is instead we're going to grab our trusted iron scythe. Because I know that Lambert is itching to get into the field and steal my flax. I'm not going to let him. I am going to harvest this. All of it. Okay, maybe not all of it, but I will do my best. Nobody is as efficient at harvesting as myself. And I'm not saying that because I think I'm the greatest or anything. I'm saying that because we have a skill that allows us to harvest more, what shall we say, produce than there is on the field. As in additional produce. Produce. Is that how you call it? Produce? Harvest? I'm not sure. So this is also flax, yes? No, this is wheat, right? No, this he can do, but everything else we will take care of. Oh my god. Huge fields. I think with all this flux that we have, it will finally be the time that we can actually craft any type of clothing that we want. Maybe. Just a little bit left. Where is he? Oh, he hasn't even started working yet. Not even 9 AM. And we have already cleared all the fields. Okay, not all of them, almost all of them. Nice. So focused. I'm almost forgetting I'm supposed to be talking the whole time. But no. Instead, I'm trying to get as much flux with my scythe as I can. While Rasimir is fighting for his life, really. I'm making them work a little too hard, aren't I? Probably am. And you know what? The last field of flax, I don't even care. Lambert can have it. It's fine. It's not like the normal amount of flax wouldn't be enough for us. And done. Ooh, heavy. Now we're just gonna throw that into the storage. And we're not gonna do anything with it for now. I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm not gonna stand here for 50 minutes or something and wait until all the flux has been taken care of. No. I am going to show you what I have done in the meantime. So, 1,300 flux. Amazing. Wait, why am I keeping the winter trousers? I have no idea. Alright, everything else. But I guess I can have someone to help Lambert. Everyone from the barn come over. Right, so these guys are basically switching all the time, either between working here in the barn or working directly on the field. And normally in the beginning of the season you would want the fields to be taken care of first because of the harvesting and the sowing of the new stuff. And then when that is all done and all the fields have been fixed, so to speak, then you are sending them back into the barn. Now, I think I've been keeping you questioning for long enough. I'm just going to try to find my way here between this kind of unused land. I'm not sure what to do with this for now, but I will figure something out. We're still, I mean, the decorating part has barely begun, to be honest. So, number one, I've made a little garden here around the herbalist hut, because I think it's appropriate and it's nice and green. And I would also like to showcase that I have built this tree. This tree is incorrect. Oh no. I'm sorry. Oh, there goes your house. It was supposed to be flying straight, but it didn't. Oh. I never paved this, actually. Realized. So anyway. Forgot to actually say what I wanted to say. Let me just take care of this. Free path. I don't know why I kept this tree for so long. But anyway, I've built this here contraption. And this corner is also incorrect. It pisses me off. Roland. No, but it works. You know, you can absolutely without an issue, you can see that here, you just walk with confidence. And you will get up no matter what. So this is pretty neat. You can kind of see it's a very steep fall, a very steep drop from this top part, and I thought that this is a little safer, right? I mean, in winter, when this is frozen over, it's still going to be tricky, but yeah, visually, I think it's an improvement. Now, speaking of visual improvements, I want to show you something else. Ta-da! Our tavern has been built, but it is not yet finished. And it is not yet in use, technically speaking, right? There's nobody actually manning the counter here. Or womaning, however you want to call it. We still need to decorate this. I need to figure out how to, make it look like it's the best tavern in the valley. And that's going to take a while, naturally. And I've kind of experimented a bit, and I've built these little trellis here. I have also built this ramp, which it does actually fit onto the building, as you can see, seamlessly. No problem. Well, almost no problem. It's a little bit of a gap. The more I look at it, the more it bothers me, but let's just not look at it. It works. You can get inside. Now, my villagers, for whatever reason, they refuse to use this ramp. They will still use the main entrance on the other side, which is this one here, where I've also built these, but I'm not quite happy. They're too far away. We're gonna change that. So then we have this building here, this pier. Now, I envisioned a complete wooden terrace in front of the tavern, with tables and seats for people to sit on. The problem is, you can't really do that. I'll show you in a second here. So if you, for example, we kind of have to move this table. This table does not correspond with these piers at all. There's no collision. So, meaning, you can put anything on here. No chair, no table, nothing. Not even a barrel, should you want to. So, yeah. I was quite devastated when I found out that it wasn't actually possible. And so, the only thing that is still a bit of a question mark, there's a plank pier that I have not unlocked yet. I'm just going to drop the table here for now. That I haven't unlocked yet because I don't have the money. It's very expensive. So for now, this pier is really just like a little lookout to enjoy. I'm pretty sure you can't even install a bench here. Yeah, you cannot. That either is just no way. And you can place a one, but wait. You turn on the UI again. You can rotate it, but you cannot change the height. Unfortunately. So yeah. Very sad. So the wooden terrace, I think, is something that's not going to happen. Instead, what I'm thinking is that we are going to do something back here. In this corner. Yeah, but sadly, I have to say RenderCube has made it a little bit impossible almost to properly decorate. I mean, it's just, you have to do a lot of work around if you want to decorate in general, right? Experienced medieval players know this. It's because, for example, we have all this grass, right? For one. Now, if I were to try and build, I don't know, some wooden pier on here, which technically I think we can. Yeah. So now we change the height. Something like this. We can do that. Right, it's no problem. That works. But then again, you have the problem that even though the ground is covered and the grass only partially comes through, you can't place anything on here. So right, it doesn't even correspond anymore because it thinks, oh no, something is blocking it. And you can't change the height of this table to unblock it, so to speak. And I don't know how to work around this. So yeah. So what you would do instead, for example, is you would build a road to cover up the grass. Which works, but the road basically counts as its own building. That's the fun part. So if you then try to move a table and put it on here, it won't work anymore because again it's going to say, well, there's already something here, the road, that is blocking it. I mean, you can kind of wiggle around it because we were kind of now outside of the road already, right? But as soon as we're moving into the road, it doesn't work anymore. Meaning, if we try to flatten all of this and get rid of the grass, that would be nice, but then we cannot place any tables here anymore. So again, we're gonna have to work around this. And I guess the best way is just to make it a little bit... Well, I mean, one way obviously is to place the table first and then do the groundwork. That is certainly one way, which I guess we're gonna do now. While we are at it. We're just gonna, I think 2 seats with benches should be enough. Are we gonna do comfortable real benches? Or are the simple ones better? Can we bring this closer? Not really. Wow, how far do we have to go? Really? This far? No way. I guess so. But they cannot stick their feet under the table. Alright. This will have to do. You can't connect this anymore. You can kind of fix it a little bit. Oh, here's already tricky. Doesn't want. Works. I think this tree is a little too close. Let's put it next to it instead, I guess. Straight is certainly something else. Now, what is going on? Barn has been... Oh, henhouse and pigsty have been suffering. And the excavation shed. I want to say as usual, because this is a common customer for fixings. Oh, it's right here. And as usual, it's the roof. The usual culprit is the roof. Wait, where am I going? I'm going in the wrong direction. Of course. I'm trying to get to the hen house. Closing my eyes. Ow. I can already see. It's again the roof. But it's not bad, because this way we can at least check. Have we gotten a few female chicklees? Huh? Female. And the other one? Also female. Woo! More eggs for us. And I think the pigsty was also broken. And it's again the roof. Imagine my surprise.
Maybe not Cousin Marius, though.
What's wrong with cousin Matthias? Tell me. Ah. Well, they've been busy. They have harvested all the fruit trees around already. Amazing. Good job. What about the big orchard? Has it been taken care of? I'm sorry, birdie. Scaring you away. Oh, wow. I am impressed, seriously impressed. Actually not bad. Now, I think... What again is with the herbalist hut? What do you mean no resources? Ah, because... Right. We're working on it. We are working on it. Yeah, this is fine. The beetroot is still growing. Now, I think we have onions en masse in our food storage. So we have 108 apples, 71 berries, beetroot. Well, we're not harvesting that yet. The cabbage is, well, kind of becoming worse. The carrots need to go soon, for sure. We have a lot of them. And onions, yeah, expected amount, I would say. Also 116 plums. And the roasted meat has also seen better days. All right. Now let me think. We, of course, have a few options. Not many, but a few. We can turn all the fruit, some of the fruit anyway, into wine or juice in the tavern. But I don't have anyone working in the tavern yet. That's the thing. But here's something I've been thinking about. And while we are looking at it, we can maybe fix it. So, looking at the mine, we have 2 men and 2 women working in it. Now, it makes sense according to their skills. But if you think about it a little bit, mine work is one of the hardest things you can work as, right? I mean, smithy is also not easy, but it's kind of, if you have a good technique, I think you can kind of manage. It's, of course, it's hot and the hammer is heavy and you need to move everything, and it's skillful work. But mining, I think, is just more demanding for a woman's body, let's say. And now, in our case, all of these women, they already have kids, including our wife Nieva. And to give birth to a child and then to be sent back to the mine, now that's hard. And I think I shouldn't be doing that. I think there should only be men working in the mine, actually. I would like to switch that around. Only problem is, I'm tempted to send Nieva into the tavern, actually. This way she gets to work closer to home, and she gets to work in an environment with people who I think, as a snob, she would be the perfect candidate. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna, reduce the amount of people working here, that's all. We don't need that much stone, we have enough. Certainly we don't need that much salt. And tin and iron ore we have plenty of as well. Right, I said that I would do that, but I didn't. So let me see. Where's the tavern? Production? The tavern is production. Makes sense. So that's for Nieva, the innkeeper. Congratulations on your... Yeah, I think it's fair to say that this is certainly... what's the word? A promotion. That's what I'm looking for. Right, let's make some apple juice. Yeah, let's just make juice out of this. Screw the... Well, maybe not. I don't know. I'm curious about the cakes. Pies, I mean. Please let me... Thank you. So, pie. Cherry pie. We don't have any cherries. Next season, maybe. Oh, meat pie. Meat pie is what we can make. Well, that involves eggs, so I'm not against that. But we need more roasted meat. You guys are making roasted meat, right? You're not making roasted meat. Why? Is that not... You normal meat? Oh, nothing requires. Oh, meat with gravy would do that. Okay. We're gonna Take your break with the meat with gravy then. From the meat with gravy. And we also don't need the scrambled eggs for now. Alright, yeah, we're gonna make some adjustments, but we definitely need some of the roasted meat back. So how much yet? And then we are also adding, where is it? Meat pie. Oh, I'm not gonna make too much of it, just one a day for now, until everything has kind of worked itself in the proper ways, because it costs a lot and we're not making that many eggs, I don't think. Right. Now we have to go and unlock. Oh my god, this is a maze that I've built. Now we have to go and unlock all the juices. So we need apple juice, plum juice, and pear juice. Okay, you're good to go. Where's the sign? Ah, here. So apple, pear, plum. And how much would 33% even be? Oh, that's a lot. Okay. 33% it is. I think we have a lot of plums, right? Oh, yeah, we can go a little higher with that. Wait. Wait. One thing I have not... Wine bottle. I'm gonna go and have to... I'm gonna go and craft some wine bottles, I think. I'm not sure how many we even have. Probably not many. Not something I had thought of before. Yeah, and then we're gonna craft Willebor's recurve bow. And then maybe we should go see the Herald. Wine bottle. Did I say wine bottle? Yeah, I mean, what else should it be? Certainly not clay vial. Let's make, I don't know, 50? 50 should be enough. Oh my god, it takes 7 minutes? Okay, we're just gonna make a few and I will do the rest off stream, I almost said, off camera. Anyways, I think ideas, what to do with the tavern, how to decorate it, what to do with it. I mean, the purpose is obvious, but again, just to have a clear definition of what it should look like, what we are gonna go for in terms of looks. Suggestions are always welcome. Please put them in the comment section. And then I will try to... I mean, I want to experiment a bit. I want to find out if there's other workarounds that either I don't know yet, I don't know that many to begin with, and I'm gonna do more research on it. Or maybe I can find new ones. I will definitely give that a try. Spin, spin. I have no idea how many wine bottles we actually have. It can't be that many. Let's make 12. I think that should be a good amount for now. And I will do the rest when I'm not recording them. One more. And 12. Right. Let's see. 5. Oh. More than expected. Less than what we require. Oops. Why am I carrying these iron axes with me? And for how long have I been doing this? Unknowingly. Okay. At least it was not that hot today. And now, as the sun is going down and the lights are turning on, as if by magic, we can take a look at the tavern with the lights on. Because it is a sight to behold, and I can absolutely understand why people would even come here. And with that view, I mean, who wouldn't want to be here? Now, of course, in reality, you know, near such a body of water, the amount of mosquitoes would be absolutely insane at this time. And you would not be able to have a drink in peace without swallowing at least 5 mosquitoes every time you take a sip.
Keep your secrets.
100%. But in game, that is not a concern. Agnes, Bolislava, Bulistri. Have you guys seen my wife? Is she not aware that she has a new job? I don't understand. No, seriously, where is she? Did he just walk and turn and to look at me? Wow, wow, wow. Oh, you guys are also sitting here. That's nice. Why are you sitting here? Hmm. Okay. I guess I could build a hedge from here to here. And then have it in an angle around this corner. And then you can have some entrance on this side or something. I think we're gonna leave that for another day. But I mean, it has been really, really a long time working towards this. And I'm really happy to have the tavern. This is one of the last buildings that is unlocked in the game. The few things that are left now are really just in the farming category here. And that is the apiary, the food storage, the barn, and last but not least, the windmill. Which I'm not even sure I'm going to build, because really it's just something like a symbol. You don't need it. Unless you are baking like a crazy person, then maybe. But otherwise, no, not at all. And the apiary, in conjunction with the tavern, is allowing us, of course, apiary produces honey. And what do you make of honey? Mead, that's right. And mead is a easily produced drink that you can sell for a lot of money. So economically, this makes perfect sense. And that's kind of everything that is left to progress here. Everything else, the fishing hut, the resource storage, everything else has been reached. And so the village, at least in terms of actually building it, has almost reached its peak. Indeed. Right, with 42 buildings, 40 people living in them, and 27 people, only 27, Wait, how many children do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 children. So 32 adults, but only 27 workers. Wow, I'm so economical. Oh well. It is nice to see that people are enjoying their free time. And if we imagine living in such a community, I mean, it has grown into a community in the first place, right? It was just a bunch of houses in the beginning, and now it's a community of people that know each other and toil side by side each other every single day in order to, you know, make it to another day and make it to another season. And I'm sure that kind of bounds you together, and maybe people didn't have all the awareness of their struggle and how it, binds them and how everyone has to rely on each other. But who knows? Maybe they did. Maybe they appreciated it. I hope they did. It's very windy today, isn't it? Yeah, I think with this last look, we are going to conclude this episode early on. And in the next episode, we're going to continue decorating the tavern. And also find out what kind of quest we can maybe do for the Herald. And until then, I thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye.